Okay, now we're gonna look at page 287. We're talking about simple interest. We have this equation that I showed you in class. In simple interest equals principal times rate times time. I mentioned to you that principal is what you invest, uh, what you borrow, what you charge. Any of those things are simple interest. Remember this here. We did this in class. Okay, what exactly what this each letter stands for and the keywords that go with it. Okay, the rate expressed as a percent convert to the decimal. The rate. Time must be expressed in years. Keywords invested, borrow, charge when it comes to principal. Okay, so you have this already with you. Now, here, principal, they're giving you everything. They just want you to set it up. When you see the letters together, it's multiplication. So it's just 640. Convert the 3% to a decimal. Okay, so you have 3% as a decimal. You move it 2 times to the left, 1, 2, and so you have 0.03. It's expressed in years, so then I'm just going to put a 2 there. Okay, and so all I'm going to do is multiply 640 times 0.03. I'm sorry, 640, not 6.40. Okay, that's a mistake there. 640 times 0.03, that gives me 0. 4 times 3 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. 2 numbers to the right of the decimal, so 1, 2. So this is 1920, and so 19.20 now times 2, right? Times 2, and that's going to give me what that equals. Okay, so 1920 times 2, 2 times 0, 0, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 9 is 18, 2 times 1 plus is 38, 40, and so now 2 numbers to the right, 1, 2, and so this is what the I equals, or the simple interest. So what does that mean? Well, that's how much this person's gonna pay at the end of 2 years if she borrows or he borrows $640 at 3%. And 2 years payments minimum, you're gonna be paying this much more. So 640 plus this, but the interest is just $38.40. Okay, again, same thing. Use the same equation. Okay, so 1,500 times, convert the 4.25% to a decimal, 1, 2, and so you get 0.0425 times, and it's already in years, so then just multiply it out and you get the answer. Okay, now I'm going to go to number 3. Again, you're going to use this. Okay, 580, convert the 2% to a decimal, 1, 2, so you get 0.02. But look, this is in months, so you're not going to put months because t has to be expressed in years, the time. So you don't even have 1 year, but you know that there's 12 months in a year, so 12 months equal 1 year. Well, you don't have 12, you have 6, so you have 6 out of 12, which means if you simplify it by 6, 6 divided by 6 is 1, 12 divided by 6 is 2, so you have half a year, which is 0.5. Okay, so you have 0.5 a year, multiply this out and you get your answer. Number 4, you're going to use the same equation. Interest, simple interest equals principal times rate times time. Again, first convert that percent to a decimal, 1, 2. And so it's 1,200 times 0.039 times, but this is not in years. Again, there's 12 months in a year. Well, you don't have 12, you have 8 months, so you have, out of the 12 months, you have 8 months. So you got to simplify it first. Well, simplify by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Well, 2/3 you should know in decimal is repeating decimal. It's 0.66. It keeps going forever. So I can put here 0.66. Okay, and I'll get a close enough answer. And that's how you do that one. Okay, same thing here. Same thing. It's in years, so you just put in the years. Convert that to a decimal. Here also, 6 months. So you have 6 months out of 12 months. So you have half a year. So again, 290 times, move the decimal 2 times, 1, 2. So that gives you 0.125 times 0.5. Okay, multiplying, you get the answer. Number 7, Leon charged $75 at an interest rate of 12.5%. How much will Leon have to pay after 1 month? Okay, so now you have principal times rate times time, but after 1 month. So 75 times, what is this in decimal? 1, 2. So now it's 0.125. But your time is not in years, 1 month. 1 month, that means it's out of 12 months, you only have 1. Well, 1 out of 12, if I go to the 1 divided by 12, that's 0.083. It keeps repeating, so I just put 0.083. And so this would be 0.083. And you get your answer. Number 8. Okay, so now you get number 8 to figure out on your own. It only goes up to number 9, so I did most of them. Okay, at least I set up the equations for you. Okay. Oh, this one is asking for this. Let me see here. Jamera received a $3,000 car loan. She plans on paying off the loan in 2 years. At the end of the 2 years, Jamara will have paid $450 in interest. What is the simple interest rate on the loan? So now they want you to find the rate. In other words, the R. They want you to find this one. So they've given you their other 3 numbers. And so they're giving you that the loan is for this. That's the principal. So they give you 3,000 times the rate. I don't know what that is. Times time. It's 2 years. It says right there. And they said at the end of the 2 years, Jamira will have paid $450 in interest. So they're telling you the interest is this, which is the I. So they're telling you it's $450. Okay. So think there. So you got to figure out, okay, 3,000 times, you can multiply these 2 numbers together. Okay, so what's 3,000 times 2? Well, 6,000. So then you have 6,000 times the rate equals 450. So what can I do there? Think about it. 6,000 times what gives you 450? And that's what you got to figure out. Or what's another way to do it? Okay, see if we can solve that. Pablo has 400. That's number 9. Pablo has $4,200 to invest for college. Pablo invests $4,200 for 3 years and earns $630. What is the simple interest rate? Okay, so this one's like number 8. Okay, so they're giving you this, and they're telling you the interest. He earns $630. So he invests. Remember the word invest? That's the principal. So you know his principal is $4,200. You know the time is 3 years, but you don't know the rate. I'm sorry, right there. So you know the principal is $4,200 because it says they invest. Okay, so he invests $4,200 times the rate, and you know he's gonna invest it for 3 years. So that's why I put a 3 there. And he earns. It tells you he earns. So that means he tells you the I. So they're telling you $630. So again, 630 equals 4,200 times 3. Well, 4,200 times 3, that gives you, down here, 4,200 times 3, 12,600. So 12,600 times the rate. So now you have 12,600 times this will equal that. Let's see what you can see if you can figure that one out. Okay. Letter B. Pablo's goal is to have 5,000 after 4 years. Is this possible if he invests with a rate of 6%? Okay. So he wants to have 5,000 at the end of the year after 4 years. Well, Pablo's goal is to have 5,000 after 4 years. If this is possible, if he invests with a rate of 6%. Okay. So think about it a little bit, and it's related to this question here. This is his investment. His investment is for this one. Look, for number 9, his investment is 4,200. Okay. So if he's doing this, his investment is the same, 4,200. Okay. It's giving you the time, or it's actually giving you the rate also. Look, 6%. So that's 0.06. It's giving you the years, 4 years. So what you want to know is that if he has 4,200, if he has this much money, okay. So if you multiply this, you'll find out how much interest he'll gain. Okay. If he multiplies this all together, he'll get 4,200 times 0.06 times 4. That gives me 1,080. So the interest equals 1,080. Well, that's how much he'll earn extra, because he has this much, 4,200. Well, now he has this, so now he has 4,200 plus the 1,008. 4,200 plus 1,008, and he has $5,208. So did he reach his goal to have 5,000? Well, yes, he did. He actually passed it up. He passed his goal. So I did letter B. The only one I didn't do was finish off 8, and you have to finish off 9, and you got to finish off the rest of these problems on time. Okay. Good luck.